Hi guys, welcome back. We're going to continue our story, Eerie Elementary. We are going to read chapters 9 and 10 today, so I hope you enjoy. Chapter 9, Hero? In a strange hidden room, this man was telling Sam that the school was alive and that he was supposed to keep everyone safe. He couldn't believe it. I too was a hall monitor, said Mr. Nakobe, Eerie Elementary's first hall monitor. And since then, I have been here to fight the school and protect the students. But now I am old and weak, and the school knows it. The school knows that now is the time to strike. It is planning something big. Sam collapsed in a chair. There were goosebumps all over his body. But how can the school be alive? I don't understand. The source of the school's power is a mystery, Mr. Nakobe said, but I know this, it is evil. It feeds on students, and it has not fed in a long time. It's hungry. Sam's heart was pounding. Mr. Nakobe continued, as hall monitor, you have the ability to sense the school, to see and feel and hear what others cannot. But you must be careful, because the school can sense you too. It has attacked you twice already. It knows that you are its enemy. Sam gulped. Mr. Nakobe said softly, you must be our hero now, Sam Graves. Do I have it in me? Sam wondered. Sam thought about the quicksand and the tree and the lockers. What if that had happened to Lucy or Antonio? The school could have eaten them. And if the school is planning something big, then my friends are in danger. Sam turned to Mr. Nakobe and said, okay, I will do what I must. Mr. Nakobe smiled. Good. So now what? Asked Sam. Now you begin your training, said Mr. Nakobe. He yanked on a filthy white sheet, uncovering what looked like a large metal monster. Then he walked back out through the secret door, leaving Sam all alone. Or so he thought. Chapter 10, The Machine. The giant metal thing was made up of different parts: an old refrigerator, pieces of a vending machine, and banged up lockers. It had a rusty head dotted with 2 splashes of red paint. There were brooms, buckets, and wooden hockey sticks jutting out from it too. Sam took a deep breath. He was about to step forward when... Sam! A voice shouted. Sam spun around. It was Antonio. Antonio, what are you doing here? Sam exclaimed. I followed you since you've been acting like a crazy total weirdo. I was hiding behind some junk over there, Antonio said. Did you hear everything Mr. Nakobe said? Sam asked. Antonio nodded. Do you believe him? Sam asked. Not really. I think you're both crazy, said Antonio. Then he walked over to the machine. There was a note taped on the front. Antonio tore it off. Sam, this machine will attack you like the school. You must overcome it. This is your training. Good luck, Mr. Nakobe. Antonio smiled and said, I may not believe you, but I will help you train. This big monster machine thing is awesome. Sam perked up. Having a friend by his side made him feel 1,000 times better. Can you hear Stella snoring? She's lying in her bed snoring really loudly. Look, there's a switch on the front, Antonio said. He flicked the switch and the machine came to life. Antonio jumped back. The giant machine charged towards Sam. The top part spun and a hockey stick lashed out. Sam rolled underneath the hockey stick. He came up behind the machine. The machine's head whirled around. It began shooting tennis balls out of its big, round eyes. "Watch out," Antonio said. Sam threw his arm over his face, but the tennis balls knocked him to the ground. Ouch, I bet that hurt. Sam pounded his fists on the cement floor. "This is ridiculous. I don't know how to do any of this," he yelled. Antonio stuck out his hand, quickly helping his friend to his feet. "Try using what's around you." Vajoom! A tennis ball whizzed between Sam and Antonio. Antonio dove behind a nearby trash can. Sam looked around and saw a busted locker. Here goes nothing, he thought. Sam grabbed the locker door, held it up like a shield, and ran straight at the machine. The tennis balls bounced off of it. When Sam got close enough, he tossed the door aside and climbed on top of the machine. Then he yanked the electrical cord from its head. The machine rumbled and coughed. Finally, it went silent. Sam hopped down. "Wow," Antonio said, scratching the back of his neck. "Dude, you're kind of awesome right now." Sam turned to his friend, smiling. But it sounds like this was only the beginning. 2 somewhat short chapters today, but that is it for chapters 9 and 10. And next week we will read more and we might even get a chance to finish the story. So I wonder how Sam is going to do in a showdown against the school that is alive. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you spend it with people you love and who love you, and I hope you have the best time. I love you, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye. Have a great day.